What's up, guys? Today we're coming at you with a Synchron Rokket deck profile. We've been playing around with the deck, been having a little fun with it, trying out the new strategies with it. So let's jump into the deck profile and let's see what we're coming at you with. We're running 3 Jump Synchron. Jump Synchron is, your main staple. You want to get your combo plays going with him. That way you can sit there and just go off on your opponent at will. We're running 1 Jet Synchron. We're only running 1 Jet Synchron because we don't want to see it in hand, and even if it does get in hand, just go with some other plays. You still got other plays that you can make other than going into Cosmic Blazar. We're running 1 Recover just to make sure we got those extra tuners that we need to be able to pop off with plays that we want. We're going to need at least 2 tuners to pop off with our Cosmic Blazar play, and this guy, he really helps out like with the Glow Up Bulb effect. Speaking of, we got Glow Up Bulb. Glow Up Bulb is just good for, mill 1 off the top of the deck, especially summon it back out of the graveyard, get them plays going from there. We're running 1 Synchron Resonator. This guy's really good just to be able to get that free special summon as long as you got a Synchron monster out there. It can really help extend plays and go into further plays. Really good. We're also running 3 of our Doppel Warrior. Doppel Warrior is just, good to get that special summon. Get that special summon can help out with so many extra plays and just keep extending plays and get those free tokens. We're running 3 Magma Dragon. Magma Dragon is your main beater for your Rockets. He's just, he's your main beater. He's gonna help you if he gets targeted for a card effect to be destroyed. Helps you get another Rokket out there, and that's how you set up a lot of your plays. I usually use this guy right here for your beat stick, and the others for defenders, but all around they're very good. We're running 3 the Shell Rokket. To me, this is the main one you want to have. He's a level 2. He's going to help you get to a lot of your plays, and like I said, if any of the Rockets, as long as they're targeted and destroyed by card effects or by battle, they're going to end up getting that end phase effect where they're going to special summon another Rokket to the field from the deck. And lastly, we're running 3 of the Anthrax Rokket. This guy, he's your main defender. He is big booty. He's 2200 defense. Like I said, this guy and your Shell Rokket are your main go-to guys that you want to do a lot of your synchro plays with or your link plays with because they're good defenders. They got big defenses, and that helps out a lot. And that is it for our monsters. For our spell cards, running 2 Allure Darkness. The deck is mostly dark, and you don't want to banish out all your darks, but the fact that you got that extra draw power helps out a lot. Helps you get the resources that you need and start going off with your plays. We're running 3 Tuning. Tuning is just good to be able to make sure you get the Synchron monsters that you need to hand as fast as possible. You want to be able to get that Jump Synchron in hand as fast as possible. Also, too, the mill effect of the card helps to get the graveyard set up if you get to mill out the right cards, so it's always a plus for it. We're running 1 Reinforcement of the Army just because it's at 1. You're going to need to get to your Doppel Warrior. You need to get that Jump Synchron, and this is the way to get the combo pieces that you need faster and just be able to make sure you can go off on your opponent. We're running 1 Dragon Shrine to make sure that we can get the appropriate dragons that we need in the graveyard. Like I said, there's times that we're going to want to get that Shell Rokket. You're going to want to get that Anthrax Rokket in the graveyard. Use Jump Synchron's effect to grab it, and that's going to help you get the Doppel Warrior effect to activate. That way you can actually get more monsters on board faster and help you get to your plays faster. Same thing with Foolish Burial. There might be a level leader that not a level leader, wish level leader was in here. There might be a Glow Up Bulb or Recovery that you need to send to the graveyard. Get them sent to the graveyard, that way you can extend those plays. Same thing with 1 for 1. 1 for 1 has always been good to be able to send a Rokket to the graveyard. And like I said before, to be able to set up plays so that you can be able to set up plays that you want to. And that way you can just make sure that your opponent just has to deal with the situation right then and there. You can have a Rokket special summon to the field, 1 that's in the graveyard, normal summon your junk. That way it's going to special summon 1 back, and hopefully you got that Doppel Warrior in hand. That way you can start with your combo plays. Running 1 Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn is just Monster Reborn. Be able to bring back whatever monster you need and just, devastate your opponent. Running 1 Soul Charge. Soul Charge is a good, just clincher to get, your rockets out there and just start with your combo plays, or any monsters that you need, just be able to just, you know, have your opponent scoop on you. We're running 2 Boot Sector Launch. This card is very, very good. I really like this card a lot. Usually if you put it out there, your opponent's going to make sure they MST it, Twin Twister it, Heavy Storm Duster it, you know, whatever way they can get rid of this card, they're going to make sure that they do it, because for one, it gives all of your rocket monsters a boost. That right there in itself is already a problem considering they float. But 2, if you have 2 rockets in your hand, you can special up to 2 from your hand. Or if your opponent has more rockets than you can start special summoning that number of rockets out of the graveyard. So if your opponent has 2 monsters, you have 2 rockets in the graveyard, you have 0 monsters, those 2 monsters come out. If you have 2 rockets in hand, you can special summon 2 from the hand. That can be very problematic because it's a monster reborn and a just easy, like summoner's art, just for nothing, just to be able to get 2 special summon monsters and go into link plays. That helps out a lot with the deck. We're running 3 Quick Launch. Quick Launch is, you know, a phenomenal card for the deck. The fact that it can just special summon a rocket just out of the deck for no cost, and then if it stays on the field till the end phase, it blows itself up and gets its effect. The thing I like the most about this is if you want to set up a turn, you can set the card and just use it as a good chomp block. Your opponent's going to have to destroy the monster either way to get to your life points. If they don't destroy it, it destroys itself and you still get another monster to replace itself. So it's very, very good. Very, very good resource for the deck. In combination with that, we run 3 Squib Draw. A lot of people like to run this at 2, but I feel that this card at 3 is, to me, a mandatory, just for the fact that you need to blow up your rockets. If you can blow up your rockets, either it be at your end phase or whatever, you get 2 draws. You know, draw 2 cards, blow your rocket up, special summon another rocket, and then you go into your turn, and then you draw a card for your turn. You just plussed off that, and that's something I really like about this card, and that's the reason why I said, to me, running at 3 is very, very good. Lastly, for the main deck, we're running 2 Twin Twister because we want to make sure that back row is, you know, not a problem for us. We want to make sure we can keep things blown off, and that way we can go to places we want to. But that is it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we're running 1 Cosmic Blazar Dragon just because this guy, he's easily able to go into, and you can make sure that you can stop almost every action in the game. Is very good. We're running 1 Trishula because Trishan is fun. The deck can easily go into it with the level manipulation it can do with the getting the Doppel Warrior, Jump Synchron, and other cards out onto the field. It can be very, very easy to trish somebody. We're running 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. This guy's just good for just hating on any monster effects, and also too, if your opponent has a level 5 or higher monster out there, just, you know, you can get that easy beat over. It's very good. We're running 1 Cyframe Lord Omega. Omega is just good for making sure that if too many cards get banished, slide them back into your graveyard. Also too, just to be able to eat that card out of your opponent's hand and get a little insight of what they're doing is very, very useful. We're running 1 Samurai Destroyer. Samurai Destroyer, I'm starting to really like this card a lot. To be, you know, bigger Armades is just very, very good. Also, too, when he's destroyed, to be able to get a machine monster back, to be special summoned back, and help me extend plays. Like I said, if I can end up going into Excel Synchron, this card comes out, he gets destroyed, to be able to special summon back my Excel Synchron. Excel Synchron's effect to be able to make sure that I can tag out. That's very useful because I can go into a Black Rose very easily. Very, very useful. Speaking of, running 1 Black Rose just to make sure that we can nuke the field if it gets too problematic. Also, too, don't forget, we're running 1 Glow Up Bulb. That way we can activate that secondary effect. If there's a defensive monster over there, grab it, turn it to 0 points, hit them hard. In the biscuit. We're running 2 TG Hyper Librarian. Very key combo whenever you want to extend your plays, to make sure that you can just get draws for days and just keep going on with combo pieces. We're running 1 Excel Synchron just because it's so easy to go into and helps to generate a lot of your plays. We're running 1 of the Crystron Quandrax. This guy's just good, just the level 4 Synchro Tuner to help to extend your plays. We're running 1 Celestial Double Star Shaman. This guy, I I really like him a lot for the synchros. The only key issue is just be sure that you make sure that if you can finish your link summons, whatever you need to do before you go into him, because once you go into him, you go on synchros for day, and that's it for after that. We're running one formula Synchron just because formula is, you know, that card just keeps revving it up. Draw that one card, keep going. We're running one twin triangle dragon. This guy's effect, you know, when he's summoned, if you got a level 5 or higher dragon in the graveyard, you know, you can special summon it to the field, but that's not the effect you really worry about. You're not concerned with that. You just really worry about that link pointer. That way you can start going into your get your rockets to go into your link pointer down. That way you can start going to your synchro plays. We're running one Deco Talker because Deco Talker is Deco Talker, and this helps you to get your 2 link pointers going down. That way you can end up extending your plays even further. And lastly, for the extra deck, we're running one Borlo Dragon because he helps the Rockets get all their effects. Borlo is a problem child from days. He is just a problem child, but he's a very good card. Helps you extend a lot of your plays and go into many other OTK boards. But that is it for the deck profile, guys. Let us know what you think. We're out.